WWE should touch the yes.
It's called a referee?
Yes.
Okay. No, they don't come with a referee.
Yeah, Dad.
I know.
Then they fight.
What's up, you guys? I am in the lab. I am working on some orders. And I'm in here. I don't have any makeup on. Half of my workspace is his play area. It is what it is for right now. So, yeah, I'm just working on some orders. So I'm gonna wait for y'all to come in. Yes.
The friends come here.
Okay. I'm gonna pull up the comment section so I can be able to read your comments when you do come in. Hello to the viewer in the room. Yeah, I'm trying to go and find the video so I can be able to read you guys' comments. All right. I'm gonna mute this so I don't hear myself. Okay. There we go. All right. I think I just sent something. Yes, I did. All right. Hello to the 2 people in here. So yeah, I'm about to get ready to start. First thing I gotta do in here is I have to do a print and cut on this 40. I'm doing this shirt that is a chapter 40 shirt for a customer that I have. So I'm going to start working on doing that. For everybody who came in, if you hear clicking, it's my son playing with his toys over here. We share a space, so that's just what it is. I hope you guys are having an amazing and productive day. All right. Okay. I'm going to be going back and forth checking you guys' comments. If I don't mention you right away or say something to you right away, it's because I have to go check your comment, okay? So just bear with. Demonstration of working with this because I have not used it before. But I'm excited about it. Super excited about it.
I turn my truck off.
So I'm working with the Jet Opaque. I'm gonna try my hardest to not make an absolute mess, you guys. So I can try to stay as organized, as focused as I can. Alright, so first thing I'm gonna do is I already set my registration marks already. And now I'm going to get ready to go ahead and send this over to the printer. Yes.
How again these guys just fight the Baba block? Yeah, there.
Okay.
How they fight together with their block?
I don't know. Alright, so registration lines are there. Alright, now I'm going to go over here to my printer and print this image out real quick. So hold tight, y'all. Thank you so much.
I drove in the rain, Mom.
Did you get you some food?
Yes.
Okay,
I
well.
was scared.
Oh, you talking about, okay,
It
that.
was raining.
Hard. It's raining real hard out there?
Yes, and I don't have my glasses on.
Nah, that's not a good idea.
I forgot them. So I
When
was
it's raining outside, you can't afford to forget.
I was squinting.
All right, so I am gonna go ahead and send this to print. Excuse me, Mario. Move over there. Okay. All right, so I got my 40 printed out. You guys, listen. So right now I don't want to say a diet. I'm gonna call it a lifestyle switch. But there's certain things that are just amazing. My son thinks they're horrible, but I think this is so good. I don't know if you guys have tried these before, but it's called Lenny and Larry's Snickerdoodle protein cookie.
Yeah, you get more of those?
Yes, I did, because the other one that I had, y'all made me drop on the floor.
You talking about me?
Yes. But so good. Let me check here. Yes, so good.
Oh.
They are. So yeah, that is tonight for dinner. I had a salad and I didn't have any protein, so I'll just kill two birds with one stone. I didn't want to eat any carbs tonight, so I was going to make some black bean soup and rice, but I didn't want to eat the rice part, and I didn't want to eat the black beans by itself. Yep. So, first mistake. One advantage of being on my lives is that you get to see the mistakes that I make while I'm making them. Okay? That's one advantage to this. The first mistake I made is I'm using jet opaque paper, okay? When you're using black jet opaque paper, you do not have to flip it horizontally. I flipped it horizontally and I did not need to. So now I got to go back and reprint this because I made that mistake. So do not make that mistake, okay? All right, so that's one piece of paper down the tizoo. Let's try not to make that two. Okay? Because this paper is not cheap. Alright. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna flip this back horizontally.
Come in.
Alright, now I'm going to send this to print. Again. Alright, what's up, you guys? To the new people in. Okay, so I'm going to send this to the printer. Yes.
How? I told you you're not going to be baggy like a basketball player. I told you I want to be baggy like a basketball player.
You want to be big like a basketball player?
Yes.
Okay.
And dunk on Mario.
And dunk on. You don't want to be a basketball player just so you can dunk on Milio.
No, you say.
You can dunk on Milio without being a basketball player.
No, you say I'm not. I can't. And you say I'm not Mario. Michael be back. Why he go dunk on your head?
Yeah, that's because Milio was being mean.
And he keep blocking on me
I know.
and getting the ball. He's up so up. No. Why is shaky? Why is so shaky?
Okay. So now this is printed the right way. All right. So now I'm going to put this sheet of paper on my mat. Pull this guy out. And then I'm going to go to send. Alright. So I'm doing a print and cut, you guys, on this number 40 for this t-shirt that I'm doing. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and plug up my computer.
I didn't have no food today.
You didn't?
Mm-mm.
Stop telling those stories, Beefy.
Hmm?
Stop telling those stories.
Oh, I need to tell them first.
Huh?
I need to tell them first.
No, that's not true. You're telling stories.
I'm telling stories.
What you have for breakfast?
Huh?
What you have for breakfast?
I have chicken and more chicken.
You did?
Yes.
For breakfast?
For us.
Okay. That's not true either.
Huh?
Let me see.
1, 2, 3.
Alright, so now I'm gonna go to heat transfer printable dark fabric. Shh. Hopefully you can't really trust the settings in Silhouette Studio. They'll mess around and fail you. So I always try to do an adjustment to those just to make sure. Alright, blade. Okay. Registration marks. Hold on a second. See if these registration marks do what they're supposed to do today. They look like they are.
And this could go hold your baby.
Let me see. Thank you. Alright.
Go take a yellow bite from your cookie. I'm going to take a yellow bite from your cookie.
Alright, I can. Yeah. Okay. Alright, I'm trying to figure out what's happening here. Okay. So now it's gonna make me do it manually. Go see what Nana doing.
Well, what are you doing?
Okay, so it says cut failed. So I'm gonna do this manually because yeah, it seems to be acting crazy. It's gonna make me put this little black dot. Excuse me, guys.
Say about me. Say about me.
Without you.
Yes. I just fell down.
You alright?
Yes. Fell down again.
Okay. As you guys can see, it is no, this is not sublimation paper. It's actually heat transfer paper. Yeah, it's heat transfer paper. It's 3G jet opaque transfer paper. See there? 3G jet opaque. Yep. So okay. So I'm gonna try to do automatic again and see what happens. Okay, it looks like it might be working this time. I don't know like why this keeps happening, like why it keeps going and then stopping. One thing about the Silhouette Cameo 4, has its moments. Okay, so maybe that was because that was a test of the American Broadcast System. Okay. So I sent it and let's see what it does.
I don't know why that keep doing that.
Wait a minute, Beef. See, it's running it and then saying test complete. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to unload it. I'm gonna unload this. I'm gonna turn it back. I'm gonna turn it off and then turn it back on. Now it's gonna act like it's taking forever to unplug. Real live work issues. No problem, Robert. No problem. Alright. So hopefully it still reads the same registration marks. It seems like even with the sublimation printer and with these machines, it seems like they have to warm up or something. I don't know. Like, because once I get going and get moving, they work fine. But when I first cut them on, they just are sleeping. If you don't get out of here with all that noise.
She called me.
No, she called Milio. Bye.
Wait, Nana. Did you call me or Milio? She called
Okay, go ahead.
Yes.
All right, so I'm gonna try this again and see what ends up happening. I don't get why that's happening. I really don't. Hold on a second. Let me see. Right now, it's trying to find the registration marks. And it's literally about as close to finding the registration marks as I would be to walking to 7-Eleven with my eyes closed. That's how far away it is. Just saying. Okay, so it's going to say... All right. You know what? I'm not going to give up on this. This is going to work. I don't understand really what the problem is, why it's being so temperamental. Okay, so what it just did was it just shut it completely off. Isn't that great? So now I have to reopen the software again. This is where we at. This is where we are. And I'm hoping and praying that I don't have to reprint this for the sake of it picking up the registration marks, which I shouldn't. Maybe it restarting was a good thing. Hope you guys are having a good day. I just got my Cameo phone yesterday and I have been trying to learn how to use it. Robert, it's definitely a process with certain things like using registration marks or whatever. I'm not sure if you've looked over the channel, but I have a lot of Cameo 4 videos on here that will help you do, if nothing else, like the starter stuff to get you moving and working on projects. So yeah, but this is a good place to be because you see me make mistakes and fix them, or you see me try to figure something out and, you know, come to some type of conclusion. So this will help you learn from my mistakes. All right, let me see. I'll go back here. Okay, so I'm trying to open my software again. Like I said, maybe by it shutting down and opening back up, it will work this time. Like reset itself. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna unload this. Then I'm gonna load it back. Okay. Oh no, I was about to say hopefully it didn't erase my project, but I don't think that it did, because sometimes if your software shuts down, it will recover all of your documents that you were working on. So see, it came right back just as it was supposed to. Okay. So I'm gonna send it back over. Now hopefully this works. Oh, I think I know what's wrong. You guys, I just realized what my problem was the whole entire time. So sometimes you'll put an image inside of Silhouette Studio, and although it has cut lines around it in the actual design area, doesn't mean it will have cut lines around it in when you send it to be cut. So I just realized that when I was sending it, the reason why it kept kind of doing what it was doing was because it didn't have cut lines around it in the send part, the cut area. So when it was reading the registration. Hold on, you guys, please. So when it was reading it and kind of buffering, it was because there was nothing for it to cut, because the cut lines were not lit up. So I can guarantee you this time it's going to cut something. Alright. It's reading the registration marks. See? I told you that was the problem. And it's cutting. Yes. People. Yes, it is cutting. That was the problem all along. That was an absolute user error. That wasn't the machine that was doing anything wrong. That was me. I didn't realize that I didn't have cut lines around my image. So there that is. So now when I reset it, I'm going to I want to make sure that, okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to run this again, because when I turned it off and turned it back on, it reset my settings. So where I had set it at a two blade and a 15/4, when I turned it off and turned it back on, it went back to a 1 blade and an 8/4. So I don't believe that cut enough through it for me, and I don't want to start pulling on it and then mess it up. So I'm going to run it again. I'm going to run it again on a 2 blade and a 15/4, just to be on the safe side. That is sharp enough that it should cut through the paper, and not so sharp that it cuts through the backing, if that makes any sense. So I'm going to send this again. Now it has to read the registration marks again. And that's one good thing about using heat transfer paper and the whole registration mark thing, is because with the vinyl, it's difficult to cut in the same space multiple times once you move the paper. But with the registration marks, it's going to cut in the exact same spot that it just did. So you can do a recut, where with vinyl, you might have to waste that piece. it. Okay, so that seems to have a good cut on it. Hopefully it has a good cut. I'm gonna go get a what you call it here, a weeder, and see if I can get this middle part out. Okay, so as you guys see, it cut where it was supposed to, and it cut through the paper, but it didn't cut through the backing. So yes, so that's good. I'm not even gonna go ahead and weed that completely yet. I'm gonna go ahead and start working on the rest of the shirt. So I'm gonna sit this over here by itself. Move this out the way. All right, now because I'm done with because I'm completely done with the 40, I'm gonna take the registration marks off because I don't need them. So I'm gonna turn the registration marks off. I'm gonna go ahead, flip my vinyl words horizontally. I'm gonna go ahead and throw a box around it just so I don't waste so much vinyl. Alright, I'm gonna throw on, I got two parts of it that's white. Actually, these won't be white. These will probably be silver. Yeah, these will probably be silver. So I'm gonna, I'll probably throw in this, the two words in the same box. Flip horizontally. Alright, so I'm gonna put them in there. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and pull out my vinyl. I'm gonna be using some silver glitter. Hopefully I have it. Now, there's one thing that I'm gonna do while I'm on here. Sometimes glitter vinyl is a little transparent. And with it being transparent, I want to make sure that it does not shine. The glitter vinyl does not, I can't see it through the shirt. So I'm going to show you what I mean. Okay, so I have this piece of glitter vinyl, right? So you can see my hand through it, all right? So my concern is my shirt is purple, okay? I got this V-neck Bella Canvas shirt. All right, so what I want to make sure is that my glitter vinyl does not kind of get lost in the purple, which it doesn't look like it will. It doesn't look like it will. It looks like it'll show pretty well, because what I would have done was I would have put this glitter vinyl on top of this gray. Okay? Because that way it will stand out more. But to be honest with you, it's not that big of a deal or that much of a difference for me to waste the extra piece of vinyl. But if by chance you had a glitter vinyl that was a little bit too see-through, that would be a method that you could use. Okay. All right, so I'm going to put this stuff that I just took out back. I'm going to move this paper back where it goes. All right. The silver is going to be for the words. I'm going to take out some red also because there's going to be some lips on this design, and the lips are going to be in glitter red. All right, so I got some red glitter vinyl right here. This is for somebody's 40th birthday. So if we can help it, we're going to bling it out because 40 is a very important birthday. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and line this up on my mat. Now what I'm going to do is make sure. Now on the last thing that I did, the cut lines didn't show up at all in the send area. This one, the cut lines showed up, but they showed up as cut edge, which the cut is way deeper. So I want to take the cut edge off and just do a basic cut. I don't want to do cut edge at all. Now I'm going to do, you always want to just do cut. And then it's another area that's underneath the media that you're using. Excuse me, you guys. Mario. Are you finished eating? Go eat, please, and be quiet. No, that was you being loud. Okay. So now I'm going to switch my media. There should be a certain checklist that you have inside of your mind that is like, okay, the checklist should be like, okay, is the image, is it undercut and not cut edge? All right, that's good. Check your media. Make sure your media is right. Right now, I have to change my media to glitter vinyl. So I'm going to type in vinyl and glitter will show up. Okay. I'm going to make a couple adjustments to my settings. I have everything loaded in. My image is flipped horizontally. Media is right. Settings are changed. Okay, now I can go ahead and send. Mario. Excuse me, you guys. I'm sorry, you guys. The mommy hat got to come on and off every now and then. The price you pay being a woman business owner. Just because you're running the business, just because you're doing things, don't mean these kids care.
Mommy.
Yes.
I saw something making a noise in the door.
Okay, you gonna be nice now?
Mhm.
Okay, go over there and sit down and play with your toys. Thank you.
I just told Mama to get.
Okay. All right. So I have my image here cut out. So I'm gonna take this off the mat. Go ahead and cut this. Alright, so this is cut. Mario, shh. This is cut. I'm going to put this to the side so I can read it later on. These scraps, I'm going to stick them in this little bucket for right now. Alright, now I'm going to switch and go to this red vinyl, which is the exact same as the other vinyl that I just used. So I don't have to change the cut settings on this. I'm just gonna let's see. I'm going to go back to my design. I'm gonna move this stuff that I just cut out of place. These lips, I'm gonna move them. Okay, just for the sake of something not cutting right, something not doing right, I'm going to duplicate one of these lips. Okay, so I'm just going to duplicate it just to make sure that if nothing else, I got an extra set to work with if something does not cut right or whatever. So I'm going to put this here. I'm going to make sure I flip my lips hard. Flip these lips. Flip these horizontally. Okay, these are all flipped. And you know what? Another tip too. If nothing else, say you got something small, like some hearts, some lips, some shapes or whatever that you use regularly. And right now, I'm about to get ready to cut these, right? I only need 2 for my design, but I'm gonna go ahead and cut 4. Because if I have another design just like this one at a later date, it's already cut. That's one less thing I have to do. I could just sit those to the side and I'll use them later. Okay? That'll save you some work at another time. So I'm going to try to move these as close as I can, because I want to waste as little vinyl as I possibly can. Alright. Now, I'm going to go ahead, send these over to make sure they cut right. This thing is not too thick. Okay, so everything is good with that. So I'm gonna go ahead, load my red vinyl in. Alright, everything is still on the other settings. I saw that cut well, so I'm gonna go ahead and send that. Okay, here's an issue. So just came across an issue. This is the issue. So one, I'm cutting this, but the blade, because the blade is going too fast, it started moving my vinyl on the mat. So while it was cutting it, the vinyl was moving. There's no way that your design can be accurate if the blade is moving the vinyl out of its original spot. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna slow my speed down to about a 1. I'm gonna slow my speed down, and then for the sake of extra reinforcement, I'm going to tape my piece of vinyl down to the mat because I don't want it to move. So I'm just going to give it some extra reinforcement. And I'm just using regular, what's this, transparent tape. I guess that's called Scotch tape. Just going to keep it down in this spot because that one little error makes me have to cut that piece of vinyl off and not be able to use it. But it's the name of the game. Sometimes you have these type of issues. That's why it's best to have more than enough vinyl. So if you go somewhere and you have a project and that project requires you to have red and you buy one sheet of red, but you think you're going to use that whole sheet of red up, it's better to have more than enough than not enough. Okay? So if you go to the store and you buy a sheet and you think you need a sheet, get 2 sheets. Get 2 sheets because even if you don't use it for that, you can use it for something else, but you don't want to not have enough. Alright, so this is going to take much longer to cut, but it's fine. I would much rather it take longer and work than that. Okay, so I'm gonna unload just to make sure everything is reset. Okay, and then send. Now I took the speed down, so it's gonna move at turtle speed. But now it's not moving. But it's going to take 5 minutes to cut these 4 pair of lips. It is what it is. If you guys got any questions, feel free to ask me whatever you got. If I got the answer, it's yours. If I don't, I can point you in a direction where you can find the answer. The stuff for this order together. Alright, that shirt, this piece of vinyl. While that's cutting, I'm gonna go ahead and weed this real quick. Get this out the way. Voila. Alright. I got a bucket right here that I can put extra vinyl pieces in. Alright, so that's cut out. I can go ahead and sit this over here with the other part of that order. Because after I get finished with that, all I have to do is just press it. I'm gonna go ahead and take this excess. I'm gonna pull this excess from around this 40. Just for the sake of being productive. Okay, so I pulled the excess from around the 40. So that's ready to go. This has 45 seconds on it. And once I get done with this, I'm gonna go ahead and weed those 4. I'm gonna sit the other 2 lips I'm not using to the side. Hello, Cindy. Hello, Emily. Huh? Okay. Cindy, can you put in the comment section exactly what a dingus is? Because that don't necessarily sound nice, but maybe I'm wrong. Please tell me what that is.
Can I go too? Can I go too?
Because I'm like low-key concerned here.
Mask.
Huh?
Got a mask.
Look on my dresser.
How many people out there?
Huh?
How many people out there?
Where's
How many people out there?
2 right now. Alright, so I got this. Alright, so that cut pretty good. Emily, I am working on a 40th birthday t-shirt right now. Welcome to the live. I haven't seen you up here before, so welcome. Yeah, so right now I'm cutting some vinyl, some glitter vinyl, and this is some lips. Emily, are you a t-shirt maker or a crafter? All right, so Mario. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start. I'm gonna go ahead and start weeding these lips. And I'm seeing that there is some, looks like it's like
Mommy.
Mario,
Huh?
please be quiet.
No, I'm doing that. I was just doing that. So, what me?
Shh. Yes,
What me? Why not go?
we went to the Dollar Tree.
Why?
I don't know, baby.
This is never go get me a prize. Can I have more cookie?
Hmm?
Can I have more cookie?
Put that down.
Now why not?
Mm-mm. Damn it.
I don't know what that is.
It's some lips.
Yes.
Lips. Okay, so it looks like I'm having a little bit of sticking here with this vinyl, but I'm saving it because I'm just weeding it really slow. Because there was a lot of, if you see here, there was a lot of like little small intricate details in the lips. So I'm just trying to take my time to get get all these intricate details weeded out. Okay, there are some still in here, so I'm gonna have to go back through and weed those out. It is very beneficial for you if you are starting out using vinyl that you have a good lighting area, because if you don't, it's hard to see the cut lines on the vinyl. What mommy say? Alright, so, and if you don't have the best eyes, it is necessary when you're weeding vinyl to wear your glasses, because that should help.
Why
I guess Cindy's not here anymore to tell me what a dingus is. Cindy.
You shall make a tape.
All right.
Doing this.
Okay, so shh. Mommy told you can go in my room and make all the noise you want to.
I can make all the noise.
In my room. But in here, you gotta not be so loud. You hear me?
No.
No, in here. In my room, you can make all the noise you want to.
Okay, I go do it right now.
You going in there now?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. I'll see you later.
And do all the noise.
You going in there to do all the noise?
Yeah.
Okay. Don't be excessive, Mario. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut out these two that I'm gonna use. And I'm gonna stick this over here with my order. So all that is completely cut out. Now I'm going to move on to, I think I told him the wrong thing. I told him he can make noise in the other room, but I still hear him. You still loud, Mario.
No, I'm making the noise. I'm making all the noise.
Well, make a little bit of noise.
No,
Okay.
two noise.
All right. Now I have an order that I'm about to start working on, which that is prepped. I'm gonna press that later on. Right now, I'm gonna go ahead and start cutting this design. Well, I have 7 shirts to do, so I'm gonna go ahead and start cutting out the vinyl for these shirts because I have to do the pictures and I have to do 7 pictures and I have to do the vinyl. It's front vinyl. So I'm going to try to recover. Excuse me. Try to recover that design that I had because that would be devastating if I have to redo it. Because I already had the whole design, all of the pictures cropped out. I had all of that stuff already done. So hopefully I don't have to redo it. Hopefully. Alright, I'm waiting here. I'll go to the comment. Okay, perfect. So I don't have to go redo it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and print out these pics. I'm going to go ahead and size up the pictures. Go to the comment section first. Alright.
Did you give me pies?
Okay. So I'm going to go on back over here and size my designs. Now what I've done is I wanted to make sure that the space that I'm working on.
Mommy.
Shh.
I hear something open the door, but no one's there.
Okay, well, long as they don't come in. Okay?
They come in and then they get out.
They came in and they left out?
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry.
And then they don't like me.
It's okay. They don't have to like you. I like you. All right, so now I'm going to start with my 2 smallest shirts. And let me see. My 2 smallest shirts. The person that gave me the pictures, they put the sizes on the back. Okay, so the 2 size 5s. All right. So I have measurements here where I took the I have measurements here. I can't really see it. Where I took the mat, put it on top of the shirt, and then I gauged where with like what squares, how many squares across and how many squares down did I want to keep my design in. So I did that because I wanted to make sure that I didn't make anything too big or too small. All right. Right. Turn this. Just turn my light off a little bit. I'm trying to move y'all a little closer this way. Okay. Y'all can still see me, right? Okay. I just flipped my light over. Okay, all right. So now, all right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a box. 8 across, 8 down. Okay, so I'm going to make a box. And then I'm going to fit my whole design inside of that box. So I want to do 8 down. All right, and but I want to talk through this process. Hopefully y'all will learn something from what I'm saying. All right, so let me see. I just came up with a better idea on how I'm going to design this shirt. Yeah. Because at first I was going to do something else, but I just realized that I want to try something a little bit different. So I'm using the shrunk down. So because this image is so small, okay, because this image is so small, I'm going to be able to put 2 images, possibly 3 images on 1 piece of paper. All right, possibly. I'm going to make it just a little bit bigger because I might be able to fill a little bit more space up than. Okay. So.
Mommy.
Yes.
I tell y'all.
Yes. Okay, so 8 by. So this was. Mario. Sorry, y'all. Jeez Louise.
You bought me pies? Yeah, I'm talking to them. Nana, you bought me pies? Where? Okay, come home. But to the movie?
Nevaeh. Can you tell Mario to quiet down? Can you tell Mario to quiet down?
Mario, be quiet.
Okay, now this next size is a size is a size medium youth. So what I'm gonna do with this piece of paper that I'm using, I don't have my media set in here. So I'm using the mat. I'm using the mat as my gauge, but I shouldn't be. I should be using the media to size it. So I'm going to go to my page settings, and I'm going to switch my media size from a 12 by 12 to an 8 by 11. 8.5 by 11. And I'm going to try to set as many of these on one sheet as I can. I might be able to set 2 on one sheet. Yeah, I might be able to set 2 on one sheet. I don't know what this little thing is. Okay. I just found a feature. I don't know what that is, but I'm going to figure it out one of these days. It was almost like an anchor. It was like the to be honest with you, I don't even know if I want to even deal with doing the print and cut with these images. I feel like Skimmy, y'all. Come on, it's time to go to bed. It's time to go to bed. Third one is sized. Alright. So that's one. The next one, I'm going to pull down. Trying to not necessarily have the camera too close to the pictures, just for the privacy of my customers. So if you guys are wondering why I don't have the camera directly on the pictures, that's the reason why. So alright. Okay, so with this, some of them are turned like, it's going to be difficult to design all of these the exact same way, although they're for the same group of people, because I didn't get a file from this person. I got actual photos that I had to upload. So some of the pictures are turned landscape wise and some are turned portrait. So it's going to be hard to like design them all the same way because of that. So I'm going to I'm gonna make it happen though. Alright. So I want to make sure that the picture is not too big. I'm still checking back and forth in the comments so I can respond to you guys if you have a question or anything while I'm going. What's up to the 2 people that's in here watching at this precise moment? I see y'all. I hope y'all are having a good day. Hope that you guys are being productive. You guys make sure that you are hitting the like button on this live. Show me some love. And yeah, that would be amazing. I wish I could play some music in here, but I can't because YouTube is listening and I'm not trying to get no copyright strikes, you guys. None. One. So that was a medium, then a large. I didn't size out the large, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. These are the shirts that I'm using right here. Carolina blue, Gildan, heavy cotton shirt. Nothing too fancy. Nothing too fancy at all. Alright. So just so you see, I'm going to lay the shirt flat down. And then I'm going to lay, let me go over here so maybe you can see it. I'm going to lay the mat on top of it. Let me use this out of the way. Move my computer out the way. Hopefully I don't knock my drink over. That is green tea, peach green tea, and mint tea, and honey. If you guys are wondering what that is. Alright, so I'm going to take my mat and I'm going to line it up on the shirt. And I'm going to count over 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, so I'm 8 across. On this one, I'm 8 across and 10 down. Which the other ones I was 8 across and 9 down. So. Alright. So. This one. 8 across and 10 down. Alright. Move my design down a little bit. And then I'm going to shrink my picture down. But it's going to... You're supposed to be going... It's bedtime, Boof.
But it will be nice.
I said it's bedtime. Come on. Excuse me, y'all. Come here. Listen to me. Listen. You want to get in your bed or my bed? You want to get in my bed? Okay, go ahead and get in my bed. And be nice. Here. Excuse me, you guys. Again, this live is just so happened to be running into bedtime. But it's okay. Alright, so. Alright. So what I'm gonna do with this one. Okay. I'm gonna stretch the vinyl out on this word. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is just so the words are on each shirt the right size. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to duplicate this square. Okay, so I'm gonna duplicate this square. All right. Okay, so this one was a 8 by 10. This one is a 8 by 9. And then I have another one that's 8 by 8. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to. Alright, this one, let's see, these words that I have in this block are the size I want to keep them. So I'm going to duplicate these, I'm going to duplicate these words because I'm going to use these words in each one of these sizes. So I'm going to duplicate them, but then I'm going to size them. I'm going to size them based on the size of the shirt. But I'm going to line them up on the page so I know exactly which ones go on what shirt, what size letters go on what shirt. Because again, like I said, these are different size children's shirts. I don't want to make super big letters to go on a little teeny kid shirt, and I don't want to make super small letters to go on the big kid shirt. So I'm trying to make sure that all of the letters are sized appropriately and according to the design. Okay. I'm gonna make them a twinge bit bigger. Alright. So gotta make sure everything is flipped horizontally. And I want to try to get as much of this white vinyl on one sheet of paper as I possibly can. Because if I can run all of these letters on one sheet, that'll be amazing. That's going to cut me out a whole lot of work. It's going to make it so I only have to weed one time. It's going to make it so I only have to use one piece of vinyl. And I don't have to run this machine 7 different times when I got basically the same design for the different shirts. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to check the comment section, you guys. Y'all quiet tonight. But I see you. I see you in here. Y'all watching. So it's okay if you quiet. Alright. I appreciate you guys taking time out to watch. I really do. Okay. So it looks to me Like, I might not even have to do too much sizing. It looks like the same size for one can kind of go for all of them. That's what it's starting to look like. So, alright, everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and duplicate this, the words. So I have five girl shirts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so all 5 of the words are here. So now what I'm gonna do is I might be able to stick the top words and the bottom words on one. 5, and then I want to do one more. Alright. Small piece of white. Alright. I do got a small piece. Check the comment section real quick. Alright. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and print on this which this piece of vinyl seems like it's about this. I'm running this. I'm gonna weed it and put it up against the shirt and see if everything is how it's supposed to be. I thought I told you to lay down. What's wrong?
I called you, but you didn't answer.
Okay, what you need?
I'm gonna be nice.
No. It's time to go to bed. So whether you be nice or not, it's still time to go to bed.
I'm being nice.
Okay, well, go be nice and lay down. Okay? Okay, thank you.
Well, can I go? And I'm not gonna.
Yes, you can. And you can go tell bro good night. Alright. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and weed this real quick. Put it up against the shirt so I can see whether this is the right size or whether I need to make them bigger. Okay, go ahead and lay down.
I didn't tell me good night yet.
Go ahead. Make sure that that tape that you put up there is all pulled off, because
I'm not saying good night to you.
Oreo. Excuse me, y'all. Come on.
I want to end it.
Come on. I'm back, you guys. Alright. So back to taking this tape off. Starting to think it's a bad idea to put the tape on top of the design. Maybe it might be a better idea to tape around the design, because it's covering up the part that's going to press. Don't worry about it, because I'm not going to press this no way. So I'm just going to not even worry about it. Okay. This is just just a test. I know better than not put it on top of the design next time. Alright. Okay, so this design I feel like is a little bit on the small side. The words are. Okay, so this is a extra small. This is an extra small. The words are not that bad, but I honestly still got space to where the words are not that bad, but I can still like go up a little bit on them. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to probably gonna make the words a little bit wider. I don't think I want to make them longer, but I will make them a little wider. So that'll probably be about an inch and a quarter. And then it shows you that it can combine with other Air Warrior blasters. Yeah, I think that'll work. A dart blasting video in a while. You never aim these at people's faces or people that aren't playing with you. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make them wider, and then I'm gonna duplicate this so I don't have to resize the other ones. Okay. So I just duplicate. What? That was not a set of stairs. What did you use? Oh, that was a set of stairs. Alright, so let's get this out and start using it. So these are pretty heavy duty twist ties. These twist ties are heavy duty. If you're young and you're having trouble with it, just get them going. You'll be able to do it. Okay, I got all the twist ties. Have the blaster. Here's the clip. Here's the stock. so I need 5 of these. Okay, and then I'm going to also duplicate all of these. Duplicate. To do now is I want to figure out how I can I'm trying to pack them in here tight if I can help it, so I can fit all of them on here without messing around and without wasting too much paper. This is still horizontal. Alright, now what I'm gonna do with this, because I don't want to waste this little corner of paper right here, I'm going to take this square and I'm going to block out this little piece of vinyl that is, I'm going to block out this little piece of vinyl right here so I don't waste it. That way all I got to do is cut that little piece off. That's it. Alright. Now, I don't know why some of these words went in like this. It's so good. So now, as I go down, I see some of these words are too far over because I don't see the, I can't see the edge. I can't see the edge of the letter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this over.
It's supposed to be for snow. It looks says snow shot. But it even has a really cool thing to make a snowball. Blah, 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 the perfect snowball. But it's winter, but there's no snow outside. So we are going to do a good old fashioned house slingshot.
Hopefully.
It's pretty much like Mom's wolf nightmare.
It is, yes. Our mom's pretty durable. She won't be too mad.
Frozen.
It's a foam ball, like a squishy ball, so it doesn't break anything. And, don't know.
Okay.
Brandon, come around. Oh my gosh. What is up, guys?
Alright, so let's see here.
Yes, but it is this week's father-son time, and we have a game. Right? Can you tell us what this is?
Okay, some of these words I'm seeing are stuck, are like on the edge, and I don't see a cut line there. And that's going to cause some sort of problem. All of the ones that I see that are, that seem to be like on the edge, I'm going to shrink them down just a teeny bit. Just a teeny bit. because I don't want to take the chance of messing
We're gonna
with
take
you.
it round and challenge, all right? Look, let's do 5 rounds, okay? You get 3 balls each round, both of us, and whoever has the more points wins. And whoever
Matter of fact, I have an even better idea. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move this square out the way. I'm gonna select this whole area right here. This whole area, right? And I'm just gonna move it just a little bit to the left. And then I'm gonna put this square back in this spot. Shrink it down a little bit just so I don't waste that vinyl. And now all of my design is in the proper space. Nothing's overlapping or whatever the case is. So I'm going to double check to make sure everything is spelt right. I have enough of everything, 245, 245. Nothing's overlapping, nothing's not spelt right. Cut settings are right. I'm gonna grab a piece of vinyl here. Grab a piece of vinyl. Alright. Looks like my laptop is about to die. Oh no. Loss of light. I got a plug down here on the floor. Power cord. I'm gonna turn the light. To be honest with you, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I actually like the light like this. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm really not. And I don't know whether that's because I'm just so sleepy that this just seems a little bit more soothing to me. That might be what it is, but I'm not. I'm gonna turn the light off and just leave my light right here. So as you guys see, I'm using my swing line paper cutter for my vinyl. I'm going to cut out a piece of cut out a piece of 12 by 12. Move this back over here. Bring the mat back over here. Alright. Stick this piece of vinyl here. Yes. No. Nobody down there. Nobody's down there. You hear me? You don't hear nobody downstairs. You hear me? That's me doing that. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and load this piece of vinyl in here. Everything is like it's supposed to be. Boom, 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 boom. Alright. I'm gonna send. Make the hearts for the shirt. So there are 4 hearts per shirt. I got 5 shirts, so that is I need 20 hearts. I need 20 hearts, but just for the sake of, I'm gonna do 25 hearts, just to make sure. Got the size of the hearts I want. Now I'm gonna just duplicate what I got. They're already the size that I wanted. I'm gonna just duplicate it. I'm gonna try to do that in a straight line. Because I'm gonna try not to waste any vinyl. So I realized that just to add some little details to the shirt, I'm going to, instead of doing the hearts and just regular pink vinyl, I'm going to use pink glitter vinyl. Just to add a little small extra touch to it. And it's not going to kill me to do so. So, got a piece of pink vinyl here. So So I got that. Everything looks to have came out like it was supposed to. That's always great when you can do one cut and you don't have to go back and fix anything. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this piece of pink glitter vinyl that I got, and I'm gonna size that in 2 squares. Because the sheet that I got is it's a 12 by 10, so I don't need to size that square to a 12 by 12, the 12 by 12 excess. All right. Now I'm gonna slow the speed down to about a 2, just to make sure that it doesn't start dragging. At this point, for the most part, I'm doing this for you. And of course the other people that have come to the live. But this one person, if you are the one person that have been here the whole time, you are the MVP. 100%. Yes. Okay. Well, be nice in there, okay? I told you be nice in there. Okay, love you. Okay. I'm gonna try my hardest to start trying to weed this vinyl just a little teeny bit faster, because time is money here. I'm gonna go ahead and press the shirts that I've done today, and then what I'll do is tomorrow I'll probably come back up here and then work on the boy shirts, which, to be honest with you, if I'm not mistaken, I think the boy shirts I'm gonna have to wait on anyway, because I'm waiting I had to reorder those. I'm so glad that this did not mess up, start sticking, doing all that other stuff, and I had to redo it. I'm so glad that that didn't happen. And I'm also so glad I decided to do the pink and this glitter vinyl, because that's going to add a cute little touch to these shirts. It really is. Oh, Oh, and I just realized too, I still gotta print out the pictures. This is the one benefit to having this dental tool, because this point is very, very sharp. And when you're weeding through these little pieces, it just sticks right to it. Where the other weeding tool that I have has like a dull point on it. So it does not do the same thing. So that part makes me feel like the dental tool is the winner. I don't know if y'all hear what my son is listening to. He watching like a YouTube channel. He's all the way in the other room and you can hear him. Ah! Dang it! That hurt. I told y'all this thing was sharp. But I'm not bleeding. Lies. I am bleeding. I'll be right back, you guys. I just poked myself in the finger with this. And I just told y'all how amazing it was. And then I end up cutting myself. The irony. Alright, so the puncture was so little that it stopped bleeding immediately. Hey, Heather. How are you, dear? How are you today? Have to be careful with this thing. I'm trying to have battle wounds. This isn't a battle. But I'm alright. I'm not hurting. Oh, okay. Working on party treats. That sounds fun. Late night working, right? I missed you and Jay up here today. It's been quiet. I'm almost done with weeding this. Then what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to cut these strips out, but I can do that with the paper cutter. Alright, so they are all weeded out. So I'm gonna toss this excess scraps here. This, not the scraps, but this little pile of vinyl I just weeded. Toss that. Toss this. Put this here. Now I'm gonna go ahead and weed this the hearts. Alright, go ahead and get that weeded and out of the way. And this is going to be major easy. Major easy. This is gonna be so easy that all I'm gonna have to do is just peel it back. That's it. It's just that simple. Just that simple. And that's done. Alright, that's that. Now I'm gonna bring my paper cutter over here, my machine back. Move this over here. Now I'm gonna get my paper cutter and cut out these letters. Just realized that I missed a couple spots on this Okay, all of these completely weeded. Yes. Alright, so first thing I'm gonna do is save my piece of vinyl that I'm keeping. That I'm gonna go ahead and throw in my scrap box. Alright, the next thing I'm gonna do. Okay, go get some tissue.
From the closet.
Huh?
From the closet.
Yeah. Out the bathroom.
In your bathroom?
Yeah.
Down there in the bathroom?
Yeah, if you have to go to the bathroom, you can go to the bathroom. Okay. Alright, so I went ahead and cut that little part out because that was the part that was kind of sitting oddly. So now I'm going to cut the other strips. cutting so slow because these words are so close to each other that I do not want to take the chance of cutting off any of my letters. And could I do this with a pair of scissors? Of course I could. But even though this is going by slow, I still feel like it's faster than a pair of scissors. Maybe that's just me. Yes, B. Alright, so all of these letters are cut here. All the words, the strips of words are cut. Now I'm going to go ahead and cut the hearts. Hearts, I want them to be kind of free and loose for me to just kind of place them on the shirt how I want to place them. I really want them to be like connected. So I'm just going to cut them individually. I'm just going to put them in a stack and I'm going to treat them like a little vinyl sticker in a way. So they're a stack of hearts. Like I said, I don't know exactly how I want to place them because each of these shirts not each of them, but some of them the picture is portrait mode, some of them the picture is landscape mode. So ultimately the placement on the shirt is going to be different because of that. So let's finish with these. That didn't take long. To be honest with you guys, the most time-consuming part of this process is the design process and the weeding and this part. All of this stuff is the most time-consuming part of it. Once it's time to go press, that's gonna go by in no time. So I'm just trying to get the all of this hard stuff out of the way. So now, being that is done, all of this stuff is weeded out. My laptop over here. I have a little pile here of this is the second order stuff. Now I'm gonna go ahead and start printing out the pictures, and then that will be ready for press.
What's up, guys? So, yeah, I just want to talk about it. It's crazy having 3 kids, and you know what? The kids aren't. It's a new year. I feel good. I was good to say I've had like a lot of chicken. You know, I'm full of health. I'm good to go. We just got blown up. I'm not blown up. Yeah. I don't know. You gotta watch out. They'll creep out there anywhere. They will. I'm not going any further. You are gonna walk through this. My gosh, it's just. I have white shoes on. Who's going? Between you, Harry, Mo, and Curly. Just the one going. You're going? Just the one going. Okay, you're going. Okay.
So now I'm going to.
What's the warm up? Oh, it's the most brand
Okay, so at this point, I am going to I'm being attacked by some tape. Okay. So at this point, I'm going to go and start printing out pictures. So I'm going to go back to the 8x11 page layout, the media setting. And then, so the first one that I have to print. Let's see how this page is laid out. Okay, gotta set my print preview page to landscape because that's the way that I'm printing it. Alright. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to stretch this out just a teeny bit more. Then I'm gonna stretch this out just a teeny bit more. So they both on one page. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and print this one. My paper. For the new people that are in here, I'm using 3G Jet Opaque transfer paper. This is what I'm using. Yes. 3G Jet Opaque transfer paper. Someone asked earlier, was this sublimation paper? And I told them it's not. It's heat transfer paper. Alright. So I got the one sheet. Let's see. When you're using opaque paper, you don't have to flip horizontally. Okay. Okay.
Why don't you do like a 360 in the menu?
Now, since that's already sent out, I'm going to go ahead.
Yeah, I should have said gift punch in the face. Brian runs for distance. I'm just a burst of speed, but he would outrun me by days. He also probably ran 18 miles yesterday. What's the question? That was the mystery challenge. He just did $5. So since you won, I'll just add it on to your money at the end. If you get money, then I'll just give you $5 if you lose. Okay. Oh, sling on, bro. This is an exciting day. Hey, we got a piece of paper just because you always have one? Just to have it. I don't know. Yeah, it's been a second, so I read it. Just getting your skateboard. Okay, so flat ground.
I was about to get ready to make a mistake, but hopefully this stopped me from making the mistake. Okay. I want like a little bit of room for like a white offset up here. But I'm not gonna do the white offset in Cameo. I'm just gonna cut it out myself. Okay. All right. So the next one. Okay, so now I'm printing out these images. I thought I told you to go lay down.
I was just talking to you.
What do you want?
Probably because they go give me the pipe because none of them did for me.
No, I'm not gonna get it for you because you're not laying down like I told you to. So if you go lay down like I told you to, then I will. Okay?
And my brother's out on the hand.
Okay. Is that a deal?
That's a deal.
Okay. All right, go ahead. Don't break the deal. Don't break the deal.
The better deal?
Don't break it.
The better? For pineapple first?
Alright, now I got one more image to print out. This is the last one that I'm printing out. And just in case you're wondering why I didn't put all three of the sheets in at one time, I feel like my printer sucks the paper up all at one time. So instead of me, if I put 3 pieces of paper in there, it will suck all 3 of the papers in there at one time, and then it'll be printed part on one sheet, a piece on another sheet, and a piece on another sheet. So I would prefer to keep that from happening, just upload them separately. That's just my printer. Your printer might be a little bit different, and you can put them all in there at one time and do it that way. I think I'm missing my. Go to the comment section. See if y'all got anything. Hello. I hope I'm saying your name right. Shayna. If I'm saying your name right, then hello. Welcome. And yes, printing them all at one time to me is the best way. I mean, it might take a little bit longer, but to me, that's the best way. Welcome. Am I saying your name right, Shanna? And also, are you in the squad? Because I feel like I remember seeing you there. Or either I remember seeing your comment under one of my videos. And I responded back to you. 1 to 2. Yes, Shayna. And I just commented back on a video that you posted under, right? Is that where I saw you? Okay. Did this thing just not print? I remember. Welcome to the live. I remember you. And welcome to the squad. Isn't it such an amazing little group to be in? I haven't really been a member for a very long time. I've only been a member since, I think it's November. The end of November I became a member. Make sure that I own. Yes. Hmm? She is. I'm gonna get her. So I'm gonna get her. All right. So all of those are printed out. The 40 shirt that I had to do, I went ahead and I printed out just to show you guys what I was doing before. They're a great group. I love how everyone's willing to teach. For sure, absolutely. Everybody is really willing to teach. Okay. So I'm doing a chapter 40 shirt. So this is it is a heat transfer paper print and cut. So I did that earlier in the live. And I will print that. I'll press that tomorrow. And then this is the chapter and then the year of the person who is getting it. And then these are some little lips. I have a couple of other extra lips that I cut out up here. And the advice that I gave was to if you are already doing like something like some lips or some hearts and you feel like you could use it again on another design, print out a couple extra ones and put it to the side. And then that's one less thing that you have to do when you do another order. So, that's going on this purple shirt. And then I got 7 other shirts. 5 of them are for some little kids, some like little smaller children. And then the other ones are, the other 2 are for some bigger kids. So what I did was, that's going to be on these blue Carolina blue shirts. And it's going to be these white letters. These white letters that say Granddad loves his baby girls. And then these little hearts up here are going to be on it. And then these words are going to be around pictures. That's going to go on the shirts also. Then I used the type. These are for 2 boys. So I'm probably going to do the font a little bit different because the font that I'm using is kind of feminine. So I'm probably going to type in second. So I'm probably gonna and then the bottom one says always in our hearts. I'm going to make sure that I do this font a little bit more masculine because I'm going to do this a little bit more masculine because like I said, it's for boys. So I'm gonna move these up.
Yeah. Don't come over here. Just don't come over here. I'm doing something very important.
Okay, so.
Do not cross this. It's serious.
Alright, so now I'm going to probably use Impact, which nothing says masculine like Impact. Okay, so and Impact is a very which is a font name. Impact is a very neutral, clean font. And also I'm going to do all caps. The font you use can definitely change the tone of whatever it is that you're doing. Alright. this older kids, males, so I want to make sure that the design is not childish, because if they're gonna wear them, I want to make sure that they are proud to wear them, not feeling like little kids. You already know how these kids feel about it. Okay, so now so tonight I don't really feel up to printing these out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go ahead and save this design because I'm pretty tired tonight and I kind of want to call it quits here. Alright, so I'm gonna keep this, I'm gonna save it. I already have a folder set aside for this customer already. Yes. Yep, so I already have an order set aside for this customer already. So I went, yes. Okay. So I'm gonna go attend to this guy. He's taking advantage of the fact that I'm not in there with him. Thank you guys. Hold on, let me go here to the comment section so I can say my goodbyes to y'all. I appreciate you guys for sticking around, watching this live. I hope that you learned something from it. I may be back up here tomorrow to do the pressing process. I got a video coming out about the concept of registration marks and the print and cut. So you guys watch out for that. If you guys aren't following me on social media, I am MiniTings4, MiniTingz4 on Instagram, and I am MiniTings Customs 4 on TikTok. I'm very active on TikTok, and I'm also active on Instagram. I'm also on Facebook, MiniTings Customs. Thank you guys for viewing this live. Like I said, I hope you learned something. I hope you guys have a productive day. I hope you guys come back to the next one. I show in the beginning of this live, I am actively on a diet. I don't want to call it a diet. It's a lifestyle shift. I have to get some pounds off. So I was telling you guys about this Lenny and Larry's snickerdoodle cookie thing that I'm eating, which is pretty good. Maybe you guys should try that out. And then this here I'm drinking is peach green tea. What is it? Peach green tea, mint tea, and honey. And it's like boiled tea bags. So that's like good for you. So you guys should try that out. Hope you guys have an amazing night. So much love to my fam. And I will talk to you guys again next time. All right? All right.